Minnesota is also notoriously cold. It is crazy cold in the wintertime. So you can imagine that some folks from Minnesota know how to make really yummy, really tasty, really fulfilling soups and stews. And that's why every time we bring Maggie and Mary's on, it always flies out the door, especially around wintertime, like right now. Because why? It's really cold outside. And a lovely soup, and you can turn these into a stew, is exactly what we all need, just to feel like a warm hug has been given to us by somebody that we totally adore. There it is. That one is the Roadhouse Chili. That's one of the 3 flavors that you can choose. Let me share with you that you're going to receive 6 bags of these Maggie and Mary. And if you know how to boil water, you know how to make this. Each of the bags is going to make 6 servings of soup. So you're going to get 36 servings, soup or stew. So you can choose all of them in this Roadhouse Chili, which is what I just served up for you. And right now you're seeing 2 bags, but you can choose all 6 of them in that Roadhouse Chili. You can receive all 6 of them in this, oh yeah, what do we love? The classic wild rice soup. And that one has Minnesota rice in it. And you're seeing 12 jars over here, because that is just what the 2 bags are going to make. But P.S. and by the way, you can get all 6 bags in the wild rice. And then your final one is going to be broccoli cheddar. And my mom makes the most amazing cheddar broccoli soup, and this gives it a run for its money. So you can get all 6, or you can get what you're seeing here, which is 2 of each of the 3 flavors. 4 easy payments of $12.50. The combo choice that you're seeing right here, that sold out the last day we presented. And then the wild rice sold out since then. So we're thrilled that they're all back in stock. We're thrilled that we can ship them all to you for free, because all food ships for free. And again, if you can boil water, you can make any one of these delicious 3 flavors. I'm going to welcome my guest. Her name is Marie Louise. She brings us really yummy soup, and I'm actually going to spoon up. I'm going to dish out some of the cheddar broccoli cheddar, back and forth, however you're going to do it. And Peter, our food stylist, made some really cool, check this out.
Beautiful.
Little mini grilled cheese sandwiches that you can drop on here. So you can just add it, or if you're gonna do a little dunking and take a bite. But these are just delicious, and they're always a hit. Tell us about Maggie and Mary's Pantry.
Oh gosh, 2 great friends, lifelong friends from Minnesota, who grew up with their grandmother's soup, delicious soup. And what they wanted to be able to do is to replicate those delicious flavors, but to put them in a package that's shelf stable. And like Rachel just said, if you can boil water, open up the packet, pour it in, whisk it up, then turn it down in about 25 minutes, you have warm, nourishing, delicious, satisfying. You know, the only work you really have to do is to spoon it out, walk into your living room, maybe put up your feet and enjoy a delicious bowl of soup.
Yes. Now, let me just say, I got to jump in here just for a second, Marie Louise. I'm serving up right now the wild rice, again, Minnesota rice in here, and we're going to go through the 3 flavors. But I want to pass on over to Roadhouse Chili, because it is already last call. I'm down to the final 100 if you simply want the Roadhouse Chili. Now, you're going to add your protein to this, but the beans are in there, the seasoning's in there, you know, everything else you need is in there. So you can add chicken, you can add beef, you can add pork, you can add pulled pork if you want to. I even asked if you could add tofu, you can, or a vegan meat if you'd like to do that. So let's say we only have 100 left if you want the solo in the Roadhouse Chili. You want to give us a sentence on the Roadhouse Chili, because they're going to be gone in a second.
Yeah, everything you need is in there. The tomatoes, the beans, the garlic, the onions, the peppers, the spices. My mom used to make this and simmer this all day, but it took her forever to do the prep. So if you want to make it simple, just a little bit of ground beef, and you just put it in the pan, get it going, add the ingredients, and look at that. I actually love, I have in front of me right here, Cincinnati Chili. As an Ohio girl, this gets so nice and thick. The secret is in the simmer. You have to simmer it, but look at this chili. Pouring it over spaghetti, and then finishing it off with some cheese and some scallions.
Yes.
And then, you know, I've been a Pennsylvania girl for about 36 years. Maybe some chopped up corn chips, and look at that. And it all starts with just a packet of Maggie and Mary's Roadhouse Chili.
So I got to give you another update, and then we'll talk to you about the other flavors. So Roadhouse Chili, all 6 bags, 4 dozen. Wild rice, all 6 bags, 100 remain. cheddar broccoli, all 6 bags, 100 remain. The combo, what you're seeing here, 600 to go around. $12.50. Because you're going to get 36 servings out of these 6 bags, it's $1.38 a serving. Now, let's go to probably the #1 soup, you know, in the soup world, cheddar broccoli.
Yes.
Cheddar broccoli,
Yes.
honey, that is the one that makes us all swoon. Feels like mom just wrapped her arms around us and gave us a great big hug. Tell us about this one.
Well, listen, who would have guessed that all you have to do is boil the water, because everything you need is in there. The milk to make it creamy, 4 different kinds of cheese, Rachel. You've got cheddar, blue cheese, Parmesan, and Romano. And then, most importantly, how about it just those delicate.
Yeah, you know what? Maggie and Mary have been friends since college. We have a pretty picture of them as well. But I love that you just heard that Marie Louise told us that 4 cheeses are in this cheddar broccoli soup. So it isn't just cheddar, it's just cheesy, cheesy, cheesy broccoli. And then we also have, if you can come on over here, Mary, I know you're in my ear, and then I'll bring in Jane too. This is the wild rice, and add chicken to your wild rice. Or, you know what, I often eat these naked, as in I don't even add a protein. So all you have to do is boil water, pour in the packet, and you let it simmer for at least 25 minutes, and you get this yummy, delicious, thick soup/stew. It's 4 easy payments of $12.50. I'm going to welcome in Jane, because Jane, do you have a favorite of the 3?
Probably the broccoli, because it's like you said, like home, like mom's hug. It's creamy and cheesy and delicious, but I do love these as a base. And, you know, I call myself the super because I love soup. But that doesn't mean I always have to make the soup. I mean, the soup doesn't have to be from scratch.
Right.
As long as I have the comfort of the warmth of a delicious soup that I can have with a sandwich or a salad, then I'm good. So I love this assortment. You get 6 different, 6 packages. So that's a lot of soup if you wanted to put them in cans and jars like Rachel showed you there. But that's good stuff right there.
Yeah, it's totally good stuff. I love that you're a super Jane.
I am.
So let me just share with you again. We're down to last numbers here. So Roadhouse Chili is gone. The wild rice is last call. Cheddar broccoli is last call as well. 500 now in the combo, but like right when we're still in kind of cold and flu season, it's still officially winter. These are something that's a pantry staple. M66144 is your item number, so keep those around. They're so delicious. They're from Maggie and Mary, 2 friends from Minnesota who met in college. I love them already.